What up, everybody? Saturday morning. Just trying some new shit. We're gonna be listening to some music this morning. Got some coffee. I got the rig. Let's see. Let me get the comments out and let's do something different this morning here. Let's see, where are my comments? There we go. We got 2 people on right now. What's up, guys? So, let's see. Yeah, I got a bit of a little new bands that I'm listening to, so I thought I'd kind of show you guys. Maybe maybe you guys can get some of the first impressions with me here. Were you guys able to hear that bits of guitar coming through? That was kind of cool, right? What's up? We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. I think we're live on Kick as well. And let's see what I got this morning. Got Stumptown cold brew again. I'm not trying to make it a habit of pouring cold brew every morning. I definitely want to make more of a habit of making coffee. I do enjoy a good drip coffee, but sometimes when there's just a lot of shit to do in the morning, it's just a little bit easier to just pour some of the cold brew and then fill it with water, and boom, you got yourself a instantaneous good to go cup there. So there's these 2 bands that I've been listening to lately, and kind of wanted to see what you guys think as well. I don't know if you guys are into heavy music, actually. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, but I kind of want to take you through like how I listen to music. I do have a weird way of listening to music and kind of judging what I'm hearing. And I'm in no means a professional producer or anything like that, but I have a general understanding of what I'm listening to now that I am learning how to mix, and I'm learning a lot about audio and video mixing. So what's up, public library user? What up? Let's see, I'll put the comments right there. How's that? So yeah. What up, buddy? You're like you're on every you're like one of our number 1 supporters there. Thanks for joining the feed there. What are you drinking coffee this morning? Are you taking a dab, or let me know? And what kind of music do you listen to? I know everybody listens to all kinds of fucking crazy shit these days, and some people listen to just the radio or whatever. Have you gotten baked since you've woken up? No, I have not. So this is me just fully sober. You notice I'm fully sober because I'm not using any of my there we go. Just had to throw them in at random points there. Yes, sir. I don't drink coffee or do it in any way. That's cool, man. I mean, coffee is not always people's things. So, what was the question? Yeah, the question was here we go. Boom. I have not gotten baked, so there we go. I don't avoid it like factory farm meat. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a ritual for me. So um like yeah, I feel like there's so much on my plate every day, like every single day. Even on the weekends, there's really not a time that I'm not on the go. And it's hard to like keep up that energy the whole day without coffee. And I got to the point where it's like um I'm just really, really dependent on it, I guess. You know, I have a problem, so I've already admitted that. But it's not an unhealthy problem. And it's a little bit hard to make it an unhealthy problem. Dabbing some Tuscan gelato on the Puffco Pro 3D XL. Hell yeah, dude. Tuscan gelato. So is that like gelato from the a different area? I was gonna say the Tuscan area, but no. Um, maybe it's a different cut there or where it's from. Um, question about music. Oh yeah, yeah. Just what kind of music do you guys listen to? Um, I'm just curious. I listen to a lot of music, though. I think the main thing I'm listening, I always listen to. People know me by listening to metal or EDM. I guess depends when you hung out with me, what period of my life. There was a lot of EDM for one phase, and then there's metal for the rest of it. And then in recent years, there's been a lot of jazz. So that's been kind of like uh, kind of throwing people off. um, Caffeine will cause headaches if I quit it cold turkey. Yeah, yeah, caffeine will cause headaches if you quit it cold turkey, and it will cause headaches if you drink too much of it. So there's a nice. Thank God for me. There's that window is pretty big. And eventually you get to the point where if you drink too much coffee, instead of having a headache, you just fall asleep. So that's kind of the point where I'm at right now. So I can't drink too much. I have to kind of limit myself because then I will get extremely tired. Mississippi grown. Okay, cool. A lot of rap. Okay. I was getting into rap for a hot minute when I was in EDM because obviously, um, there's a lot of EDM music and rap, but yeah, I was super into trap for a minute when before it really got like heavy with the rappers. Um, Back when like 2013, 2012, when it was um, I didn't say a lot of rap. I didn't. Maybe did I say a lot of rap? I guess I'm saying I don't listen to a lot of rap. Um, you listen to all kinds, just like me. Sweet. Um, yeah. Public user. I need to get more. I do need to get more familiar with like the rap scene, just because I don't like to be ignorant to music, and I like to stay relevant. And I think um, any talented genre is worth keeping up to. And so, yeah, 90s and 2000s alternative and or rap. Yep, yep, yep. 90s rap is tight. Yep. Atmosphere is classic. Um, do you? Yeah, do you? It's possibly Paul McCartney was replaced. I think you are you saying that like are like oh, okay. I guess you're saying like the top hits, I guess, of the era. Paul McCartney was one of them. Got replaced by uh, someone else, Eminem, maybe. I don't know. I don't really listen to Eminem too much. No, I mean the person. Um, if Paul McCartney replaced Eminem, I'm not following you too much. Sorry. Oh, with like the clones. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, or lookalikes. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I heard about the Eminem not being Eminem, and there's another guy replacing him, and blah blah blah. Yeah, I just haven't followed with all that stuff. I don't know why that's significant, Um, so that's probably why it's not super at the top of my head. It's just I'm like, so what? It's another guy. Who cares? I don't care about Eminem. But I get why it could be weird. Um, the Beatles definitely played into the theory with yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Beatles fan either, shockingly, like as much as I'm saying about music. I don't Eminem and Beatles, and I don't really I do know what you're talking about though. Yeah. So I probably the wrong person to talk about that kind of thing, cuz I just don't see um how that impacts society right now, other than we already knew people lie to us and hide shit. So I'm yeah. I like it when Nick goes on about his stuff, because it becomes this one uh, 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 periodless sentence. It just goes on, and he gets really passionate about it, and then I told him I actually want him to do an episode about all of that stuff, but we need to um, bring in more like videos to back up the things so that people can get even more into it. And I think yeah, and there's a lot of that. I think we can definitely make a thing. 207 Main Trees, lived in La Habra for 9 years before moving to the East Coast. Love going to One Love in Long Beach. Oh, One Love in Long Beach, bro. Yeah, dude. One Love in Long Beach is where we got a lot of our first cuts. Um, that was the shop that sold clones, and like actually legit clones. And so that was a great shop to go to, even though their prices were fucking horrendous. That was kind of the thing, was just buy their clones and grow it yourself. And um, by the way, High at 9 News will be live in less than an hour. High at 9 News. What is that? Is that on YouTube? And is it interesting? Is it, or yeah, what is it? um I have like, there was a lot of cannabis news channels back in the day. Back in the day being like maybe 4 years ago. And to me, they stopped talking a lot about a lot of interesting things, because there wasn't a whole lot of things going on in the industry. And still today, I feel like there's not really anything worth talking about. But they got a mod though that likes to hide accounts for barely anything. Got you. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine if they're on YouTube, they gotta like mod up their um chats, and it's probably maybe someone who doesn't smoke or something. There's so much news every day about cannabis every day. What kind of news? So like I yeah, like what kind of news? Because I mean, if it's just law type stuff or political type stuff, maybe there's something happening every day, I guess. But yeah, let me know. Like, check out their lives. Yeah, I'll check it out. What is it called again? High at 9. Oh, eyelash. Yeah, I'll check it out. But but yeah, I'm just curious what news there is to talk about anymore these days. Like, what, the new Puffco coming out, or like what do you talk about in cannabis? I guess my like um I wanted to say like passion, if you want to call it that. It's not passion though. It's just more like I seen like the true side of the industry, and it just like nothing matters as much as it used to. So I'm a little bit jaded there. Every time people come out with stuff, it's always they branch out in shrooms too. Yeah, exactly. So there's not enough to talk about weed alone. So you have to kind of branch out into other topics. And kratom is huge right now. You guys probably won't even know too much about kratom until maybe a year or two from now. But a lot of cannabis labs are switching over to that, which is fucking sad. But some guy on CNN recently and took LSD. They discussed that. Oh, Diplo took LSD and went on CNN. I mean, is that really surprising though? I don't know. It's not. It's not um, super. Diplo does all kinds of crazy shit all the time. As a fellow glass collector, love to see yours and rigs. Oh hell yeah! I've been here since Nick's beer glass, and you're a recycler from Clayball. Oh fuck yeah! Um, fuck that recycler from Clayball. I think I have it on one of these old videos. You know, LSD is still Schedule 1, right? Yeah, but I don't know. And so easy to blackmail any like. Yeah, LSD is it's not dangerous to me. I mean, I've taken acid multiple times. It's not a big deal. It's just harder to find in some places without them calling it something else. Because that's the fucked up thing about party drugs is they're gonna whatever you want, you don't know what it looks like, so they're gonna just tell you whatever it is that you want to buy, and usually that's the fucked up part about party drugs, unless you have some sort of party drug dealer with integrity, which is interesting. um, it's so easy to smuggle. Of course, it's just liquid soaked in a paper, so of course it's easy to smuggle. Um, well, you probably unfortunately, but actually getting LSD, dance safe. No, I don't keep up with all that shit. Like I said, I get it. Um, beyond the hype, beyond the marketing, beyond all that, LSD is just a liquid that they put on stuff, and it doesn't smell like anything. So like, it's pretty easy to you know, hide. Dance Safe will test your drugs at raves. Yeah, so like testing things, um, they're not HPLCs, right? They're not chromatograms. They're not going to really tell you what's in your drugs. They're just going to tell you if what you're testing for is in there. And they're not going to really tell you how much is in there. Um, so yeah, that's drugs are a thing, man. I'm beyond that phase. I was in my 20s, and yeah, so like even drug tests, they're only going to tell you to exactly like you said, they're only going to tell you to a certain degree. So you're never going to know how much of something is in there, because a little bit more than what you should be taking can ruin your life, essentially. So, yeah, so that goes with any drugs these days. I just kind of stay away from those things, especially white powders. um, if you're super rich, then you know you're getting actual Molly. Maybe. Um, yeah, because I know a lot of rich people that just they don't know any better either, and they're just getting they're just taking whatever they're getting, and the dealers know that. So enough with that. We're talking about drugs, and let's get a dab in. And actually, while we heat this dab up, it should give us enough time to watch this first music video. Let's see if we get kicked or not. Some of you guys told me I'm not going to get kicked because we don't have a monetized page, so we should be okay. Oh, we're still going on about the MDMA stuff. Well, how rich does how rich? Yeah. There can be a lot of different types of rich, right? You can be rich in heart. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the comments away for now. We're going to play this. I'm going to throw up the torch timer. And yeah, let's see how this might be kind of loud, but good because my vocals are soft. All right, guys, let's do this. This is Boundaries, Easily Erased is the song. I think you guys can hear that, right? I still see you when I close my eyes. I can't even know peace when you're not near me. How some things never change. All of this time, and I still can't keep the peace. There we go. I'll drop the volume for you old people. Every life lived 1,000 times still isn't goodbye. All the fucking years I lost. Okay. As I try for the best time in my life. Will you break all of the promises that you made? For you it should be easy to erase. My love for you, the accidental, absolute. How much longer until I feel better?
Those days I wish I never met you.
It's kind of cool that the drummer sings. I used to do that.
Didn't have to walk
Hell yeah.
around with knowledge that there was someone
It's
like
really
you
hard to
out
do. We'll take a loaded gun. Tell me left. Your hands are covered in the blood of the weak and the willing. Okay. Oh, that was the next song. All right. So that was fucking tight. I'm going to go ahead and that was my guitar amp. The mic went through the guitar amp all of a sudden. Okay, so I'm going to switch that. So that was kind of tight, right? That was Boundaries. I forgot the song because it switched to the next song and I can't tell you. Let's see. Does it like not want to find? Oh, it doesn't want to find anymore. Okay, so I can't close the window. I can't. There we go. Okay. Technical difficulties. I'm testing things. There we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. And there it is. Okay. So let's switch to this one. This one is boundaries again. We're going to do one more dab. Yeah, hate not knowing what sang though. um, gotcha. Okay, so it's not your music. I got you. I got you. A lot of people are always listening to music differently, and that's what intrigues me a little bit because like I'm so focused on the actual production of the music. Like you know, it's not just it's I'm not just saying it's you, it's a lot of my friends as well. Um their first thing is they're attaching to the vocals, which is interesting to me. Because that's not what I do. And I know like people just listen to music differently. And that is just I don't know, that just is very strange to me, like to know that it like people can hear things and everybody has a different perspective of how they're hearing it. And yeah, I definitely want to look more into that because it speaks a lot about the people and the culture and the different kind of experiences people go through, strangely enough. Right? So um what up, Mark VR? All right, so we're gonna do the next one, and I'm gonna do one more dab. See that first dab, I didn't have the pillar in here. Boom. I didn't have the pillar in there, and it really made a difference because I tried sucking too hard, and yeah, yeah. Um, I don't care. I don't know if I care about what rapped more than what beat playing, for example, but yeah. So you only dab rosin? I have never dabbed rosin in about 3 months. this is all. This is BHO, buddy. This is that same. This is the same BHO I've been dabbing for the last couple months. This is Goku Nugrun. So yeah, I actually, if I can not dab rosin, I won't because it costs too much. And you can get the same, if not better, BHO for way cheaper for now anyway. Just wait till people start running live resin again and doing that kind of thing, and that's going to be a lot harder to get. Okay, so let's get this next one played. Um, better. Oh yeah, I guess. I'm sorry, not better. Like it's better in the fact that you're not subject to a Bubba profile, which nobody can relate to that. So more a Gorilla Glue profile or a Candy profile or a GMO profile. Those are like the three. Um, you'll maybe find a Tangy type profile in there as well, but those are it's very like solventless is very subject to those profiles. So anything outside of that, which a lot of the strains I grow are kind of outside of those profiles, they don't do well in water hash, and therefore they only can really go BHO because it just doesn't make sense to do water hash or even dry sift for that matter. Because yeah, you could make your own rosin. Oh no, I just said why I couldn't. But yeah, so I at one point was looking for strains that would wash or sift, and then realized, nah, I'm good. Like I don't know why I'm trying to do this at the end of the day when BHO is just treating me so much better. So Yeah, I mean, I don't have a. I feel like solventless. The only real reason to do that is because of resources. So I'm until then. Yeah. All right. So let's get this second dab in. I'm like almost getting done with the coffee here. So that means we need to get in with this dabs. We got 3 more videos, so let's get through them. You might want to, if you guys don't like loud music, probably turn it down a little bit. I'll turn it down a little bit for you so I don't blow it out. All right, here we go. This one is Boundaries again. A Pale Light Lingers featuring Loki Keo. He's from Koblai Khan. If you guys listen to hardcore music, he sounds like an old, angry, fat grandpa. I mean, uncle. Like, you guys will see what I mean. All right, let's do this and let's get those dabs in.
Another day, dragged on into sleepless nights. I wish I knew no stars when the sky grows dark. Each one a reminder of all that we are, and how it fell apart. Monument to every meaningless goodbye, and a purpose I have yet to find. A pale light lingers no matter where I hide. Are you ready for truth and pain to be the same? The difference between you and me is my reality. Was never gonna be your dream. The roots of you run with ruin. Nothing here will grow. A golden room painted with fire. A life lived with nothing to show. Torches light the path to absolution and ash. I am your sacrifice. I am yours. Unwilling and unmind. Heart and soul, shattered and torn. I fucking burn for you. Choking down the flames of regret. Black smoke fills the sky with how I burn. I don't forget that I'd rather be dead than forgive. Splash against my skin under the shadows of your face. You were supposed to save me. The roots of you run with ruin. Nothing here will grow. A golden room painted with fire. A life lived with nothing to show. Will you leave the world you live? And I can escape to a place you can't touch. Or is it not good enough for you? Too many years spent feeling fucking worthless. Corruption's a farm.
In the Air Force?
Okay. That one wasn't as heavy hitting it felt like maybe the ballad of the album, quote unquote. But yeah, that breakdown was kind of tight. I still kind of preferred that first track. But I think this band Boundaries is definitely on the map for me. I know this album came out in like March, so I'm just super late to the party, but that's just kind of how I have been lately with the music stuff. I forgot there was another album that I just got into that's been out. Oh, The Devil Wears Prada. Their album that's been out for like, I don't know, like over a year. I just got it, and then like a month or two ago, and then I just fell in love with it. But all right. Paleface Swiss. No, is that another band? Hell yeah. Okay, let me just fast forward through this. Actually, if I just switch. It's when I switch windows, it freaks out the whole fucking thing. So, like, every window needs an overlay? That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, so this next one, fuck, those dabs got me. That's actually that dab, like, it was a little too small. So when I dabbed it, I didn't want to chaz up my fucking banger, so I threw in a little bit more after that, which I think that's the one that fucking sealed the deal. Like, woo. But this other band, I got two more videos from another band that's kind of new for me. 156/Silence, which is a interesting name. Oh, New Whitechapel. Fuck, I didn't see. I'm late to the party on all this shit. Because New Whitechapel sounds fucking fire. So yeah, maybe we do this a little bit more often, maybe once, twice a week, and I try to catch up on. You guys can catch me up on bands, and I'll show you guys what I'm listening to. A lot of the times it's not crazy metal. I go through like phases. Right before this was a lot of Pliny, a lot of Sungazer. Burping. A lot of weird jazz prog metal. Okay. So, God, do I have to do another dab again? Yeah. Hopefully this is a longer song. That last song was short. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. 156/Silence. Yeah. So by the way, I will take your suggestions, like Paleface from Whitechapel there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that in the queue for next time we do this. And so if you guys want to keep submitting music that I can show up on, that's on YouTube essentially, yeah, we can share the gift of music with each other. Okay, so there we go.
Hey everyone, interrupt.
Everyone. Oh. I gotta go turn off the fire alarm. I'll be right back, guys.